Hello everyone, and welcome back to Wolf Quest, where we are here on Silver's journey with his mate Marigold, who as always, Marigold, I saw that, who as always is ready to rush off into the next adventure. And we are here back in Wolf Quest 2.7, because Wolf Quest 3 does not yet have the ability for you to have puppies. We have returned to these, our ancient stomping grounds, where Silver is about to show Marigold where his den is, the traditional Dawn Pack den, which is also why we are here with so much experience. For those of you familiar with Wolf Quest 2.7, you probably know all about the experience, and you'll be quite surprised to see that Silver has 20,999 experience up in the top left, which, by the way, is just a really cool number for him to walk in here and be like, yes, see, Marigold, I know this land quite well. But I really love that because it really reflects just like the pack stats that the Dawn Pack has, and I talked about that last time, but I still think it is just so freaking cool. And we're gonna build up those pack stats hopefully and really add to the story of the Dawn Pack to go from wolf to wolf to wolf to be inherited, and I just love that so much. But Marigold is having a little bit of a hard time. Oh, there was an owl. A little bit of a hard time adjusting to this new land because she just chased our lunch straight into the like pond here, and we lost our dinner. So we have to go on another new hunt, unfortunately. And it looks like, let's just swim across the creek really quickly. And the elk are over here. So we'll go ahead and we'll do another quick hunt. Come along, Marigold. Now this time, we want to be very careful. We want to circle around the elk. We do want to chase it towards where our den will be. Aha! That one's spinning around. Okay, that one's not weak. Careful, Marigold! This one, Marigold! This one! There we go. And we'll give it some good nips. Silver, because he has such a strong bite, I think he does better not so much hanging on till he's very tired. Oh, and the elk is slowed down because of the snow. Silver, look at you. Man, that is the way to do it. Now we just need to wait for Marigold to show up. Marigold! Marigold! She is definitely a handful and a half, I swear. Alright, let's do some quick bites. I do not want to die. Marigold, Silver's really... Okay, there we go. And now we have 21,900... Like, 21,099 experience. Why is that so cool? It just is. I wonder where she ran off to. Oh, there she is. Is that her coming towards us? That dark wolf shadow in the distance? It's a little frightening. I'm not gonna lie, Marigold. Please tell me that's you, and not some sort of shadow wolf come to tell me that they're in charge of this territory. There we go, and that is indeed her. So let's go ahead and let her get some food. But we are going to be facing all new challenges here in Wolf Quest 2.7, my friends. As always, we do add in, and if you guys aren't familiar with it, I highly recommend checking out some of our previous episodes of the just dozens of generations of wolves we have had. But we do add in extra challenges to give each litter of our wolves an extra... Look at that elk spin in place. That was kind of funny. An extra element in depth to their story. And since, you know, we do have a former cougar fighter here who was trapped in Cougar Canyon, it's only appropriate that part of Silver's story is actually that the cougars may not be done with him just yet. We'll talk about that a little bit more after he has his pups, though. Marigold, remember what I said about chasing the elk into the water? We want to get her out of the water now. Look at her shimmy across that lake bottom. Or the river bottom. Oh, look at the snow. Come on. Alright, Marigold, we need to go ahead and chase her. Good. But wait for me so we can direct her. There. Whew. Actually, here, maybe we can pull Marigold off of her for a second by howling. There. Marigold just really needs us to be able to like tell her what to do. Okay, there we go. Hang on there, Marigold. There, now we can take the elk down. All right. That's the way we do a hunt. There you go, my dear mate. Hopefully she is figuring it out. We don't want to eat too much of that carcass. It will freeze in the winter snows and we will be able to feast on it later. But yes, so now that Marigold and Silver are getting used to the area, maybe do one more hunt just to make sure that we have some backup food. We will actually be beginning their challenge, and for Silver it will be related to cougars, and it will be a story that we will only learn after he actually has his pups. But Marigold also has a potential story to tell, so I'm going to be excited to see. Okay, we're going to have to weaken this cow elk because we took out all of the weak ones in the herd already. Good job, Marigold. Let me go ahead and get the initial biting over. They're so easy to hunt when it's snowy. I forgot about how this is just such a breeze. Look at these two. Professional hunters. They've really got it. There we go. And we'll eat just a little to restore our health. And let's head over to the den. Wonderful. We left behind a few carcasses. We can feed on them in the spring. And Silver, by taking those out, is showing Marigold the wisdom that he gained from his ancestral land, knowing that that is how one will provide food for their pups in the spring, just as his parents, the Dawn Pack founders, provided food for him. And we're gonna go ahead and go to his favorite den. I'm like pretty darn sure this is the den that Silver was actually raised in. So it's like taking her back to the family home. Very exciting. And this is a good spot for them. And of course, hopefully you guys were able to leave your pup names last time. We'll see if we end up using them today. There it is! The family den! There we go. This right here is the den that Silver was a tiny itty bitty little pup in. And now we're going to get ready to mark our territory, claim this as our own. I swear there are some really loud birds in the middle of the night. We're going to claim this territory as our own. Marigold's helping us to mark it. Let everybody know that the Dawn Pack is back and they are ready to take their den back. So, the next generation has arrived. This is so cool. I really miss Dawn on some level. I really, really miss her. But I'm also very, very, very excited to be able to see Silver start rising up. And don't worry, we will, after we finish a litter with Silver, we will go ahead and we will have a litter with Lily. Eventually we might alternate between the two instead of between Silver and Crow. And I'm kind of torn on what to do for Crow's story. I'll have to talk about that in his episodes, but you guys, I mean, part of me just kind of doesn't want to see Crow get older. Part of me wants to see Crow just wander off after taking out the bear tooths with his brother, or not with his brother, like past his brother and sister's litters, and just go with Luster, find his mate Luster again, and just let those two become wandering wolves. I think Crow, I mean, he could have a strong maternal, like paternal instinct even. What do you guys think? Should Crow have a litter too, just like Silver and Lily? He and Luster could adopt some pups. It could be a fun side story, but I guess I would be sad if he lost any of them. That's the thing. I would be like terribly, terribly sad if Crow's babies died. And we did it! You guys! Okay, we have established our territory. We have marked and patrolled the perimeter. The stranger wolves are less likely to come into this territory and interfere with our hunting and pup rearing. And we have our babies! Yes, we have the puppies! Okay, 2 girls, 2 boys. So exciting. I'm glad I made a little list out of all of the names that you guys suggested. This is going to be so fun. We also have a couple names from our patrons that were at the top of the list, so I'm really excited too. Okay, here we go, guys. With a territory now established, you and your mate are ready to start your family. It's been a long time since I read this, so I want to go ahead and reread it. After 9 weeks of gestation, 4 healthy pups are born in the den. Blind and deaf, they weigh just 1 pound each. The pups must remain in the den for several weeks, eating, sleeping, and growing, gaining about 1 pound a week. After 2 weeks, their eyes open. At 3 weeks, they first emerge from the den into sunlight. Your pup's coat colors are inherited from their parents and ancestors. If you have enough experience points, you can name them. You can change the names later. Yep. Okay, there we go. And we do have enough experience points to name our pups, and we do have enough experience points that there may even be a white silver wolf pup born amongst these little ones who will be just like her. I think it's going to be the female at the end here. So I think we have a little girl who might be the white wolf, or it might be this guy right here. We'll have to see. But just like Silver. Okay, so we're going to start adding in the names. One of the names is going to be Cal for our males. So there we go. And we have a female name of Horizon, which is actually the name that so many of you guys wanted to give to Marigold. And Horizon is actually a fantastic name. It would have fit her so perfectly. So we're going to go ahead and give it to one of her daughters, who may, in the future, actually end up becoming one of the Dawn Pack inheritors. So it's going to be really fun. I'm very excited to see what happens with Horizon. Then we have little Journey. So little boy Journey, who I thought that was a really good name for him. And finally, we have our female Opal. I'm going to go ahead and name her Opal just in case she happens to be. Sunstone was another name I had set aside, but just in case she happens to be the white wolf, I want to try naming her Opal. All right, here we go. And here comes the it's hard to be a parent reality. So my friends, here is Silver's challenge that I mentioned to you earlier. His challenge is related to cougars. So this litter, every litter or wolves face a specific challenge that's part of their quest that adds depth to their story, as I mentioned. And for Silver, this time it is going to be facing down the cougars. The cougars have not forgotten about Silver. Who knows why they continue to pursue him, but he must defeat 4 cougars in order to keep his family safe from their influence from hereafter. And every cougar he defeats, he will be able to go down on a difficulty level until we reach pretty easy. And the final cougar we defeat will free our pups from any risk of being killed by cougars at night. So, until we manage to defeat 4 cougars, there is a 1 in 12 chance that every time we come back to our adventures, we may have lost a pup to the cougar attacks. They are after Silver, they are after Marigold, they are after their pups. We don't know why. There's just something about Silver's history that really ties the cougars close to his entire lineage. And until we start defeating them, he's going to be on the Bring It On challenge. Everyone we defeat, we go down until pretty easy, and then no more cougar threat. But the entire time there is any level of cougar threat, a 1 in 12 chance that our pups will be taken from us by the cougar scourge. So there's that. A little nervous about that. Also, Marigold has a little side quest too, where if we chase off 4 bears, we can go down 1 difficulty level each, because Marigold actually really has heard rumors of the bear butt biter, and Kuma, our wonderful Kuma and Atlas, the 2 bear butt biters that we had this very den many generations ago actually, and she wants to take part in that history too. So Marigold can also help save us. I wanted to give her, since she's such a spunky personality, a way to save the pups, and that is it. But until we either chase off 4 bears per difficulty level or 1 cougar per difficulty level, bring it on. Oh, you guys, look! We have 2 white wolf pups! So we have Horizon, who's going to be a red wolf like their mom. Kale, who we're going to say is going to be a red wolf like their mom. We have Opal, who is a... oh, they're so cute. We have Opal and Journey, who are both silver wolves, just like their dad. Oh, this is so exciting. Also, they're all scattering into a million directions. It looks like... yes, I know they're getting hungry. But we get puppies. Marigold, come. We need to convince the pups to stay at the den. So we need to get pack affinity up. But this is so exciting, guys. Look at all of our little scraps. They're so cute. And unfortunately, it seems they have inherited their mother's extremely bold personality, because all of them, like Opal is like, I'm out of here. I don't care if I can easily be spotted outside of the snow. It looks like all of them have inherited that really rambunctious personality. Hardly any of them. It looks like Horizon. Alright, stay at the den. It looks like... Okay, they're starting to get the idea. Oh, look at Opal. She's so playful. Okay. Phew. Alright, everybody stay here and don't get eaten. But alright, we've done it. Oh, look at all the little house. I can't believe it. A new generation is born. It's about time. Also, Opal, hold still. Stay at the den. Stay at the den. Alright, a new generation is born. Hopefully they will... I think we've almost got it. Horizon. Stay. Kale, stay. They all have their mother's extremely excitable personality. This is gonna be tense. Okay, maybe one more put down and then... Okay, you guys... Oh, geez. Alright, time to go get them food. But alright, guys. We're off to go get food for the next generation. Yes! For the next generation of our wolf pups. 2 boys, 2 girls, 2 silver pups, and 2 beautiful red pups. This is going to be fantastic. And we just literally had a lucky rabbit's foot end up showing up to come and bear to come and help us. Oh my gosh. And we already have a bear. Oh, Silver. Jeez Louise, you're already almost dead. And we already had our first bear. Okay. Things are going to be very busy. Definitely have a lot to do. If you guys could, do please leave a like for our little wolf pups. Oh my gosh, I am so nervous for them. And if you... Oh my gosh, thank goodness it's a carcass. Let's go ahead and finish this off. And if you would like to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, my friends, stay curious. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.